Those are Oakley's
Monster
prom
Energy is
date
the
right there.
official drink of a guy smoking a Parliament Light outside of a rehab, looking at someone else and going, listen, man, it's going to be different this time. That is exactly the official drink. Like, I'm focused. I have focus. It's a skinny white kid using the word focus
A million
who's
times.
still got the taste of that chalky cocaine in his throat. And he's like, I'm focused, bro. I just got to fucking stick with it this time.
You got this, bro.
You got this, bro.
Gang, gang.
Buzz, buzz.
Back off my broccolini.
Get your life together.
It is.
Don't touch me, bro.
I'm not touching you, dude.
Tell her to meet me at fucking 250.
Chelsea Lynn
dude.
is the best version of me.
Yeah, she's Tim Dillon's final form, I think.
It's my final. I grow into Chelsea Lynn at the end. You face
Thank
me
you.
as Goro at the end.
From District 12, it is Tim, Trailer Trash Tammy. I love it.
What happened to the little twink Asian you had?
The second day he comes to work, he brings an assistant. He said, this is my assistant.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, they're all on drugs.
The kids?
Well, the
Or just
twins-
Asians?
The gay Asians are on drugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Molly?
Oh,
What are we
yeah.
talking?
They're on a
Brendan.
lot of drugs. See, Molly, Adderall, crystal meth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Even in Nashville?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
they make
Brendan.
it there. They have the barns.
That
They have the space.
That makes sense. Theo hired one.
Yeah, a lot of the barrels are here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the methylamine.
Dude,
is
I've
there.
seen them. You can see it when you drive by certain areas. You can smell it. You can see them almost out there in the fields, like just with the blow dryers on the barrels, you know?
Now, Jelly Roll might be the head chef out there for all that shit, though.
Yeah. I don't look. He doesn't strike me as a chef. He definitely strikes me as somebody who dines, though. You know, he's on the other end of the chefdom.
Do you know Jelly Roll at all, Tim?
I don't know Jelly Roll at all.
Oh, you guys would get along
Jesus
great.
Who's Jelly
Christ.
Roll?
He's a rapper. White rapper out there. Big Jelly Roll.
Oh, I just
Brendan,
love everything I've heard so far. I like.
Yeah.
Everything
Brendan,
I've
you
heard-
look good. You look like a fucking hitman for a hype church, Brendan.
There's Jelly Roll.
There's Jelly Roll. How's he doing?
You know. Oh, his doctor told me he can't drink anymore. And he goes, that's not an option. He goes, all right, if you're going to drink, it has to be tequila. So he stays.
Why can't he drink? Liver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But few health problems with my boys.
Brendan looks like a fucking trans sofa cushion if you look at him.
This girl's bad.
Oh, that's Jelly Roll.
You look like you're doing well, Theo, out there. Your outfit looks like you're having no problems.
Thank you,
look
man.
Like life's good.
I'm doing golf later on, so.
You look like you're gonna break into a church.
You look like a youth minister who takes it very seriously, and everyone's a little uncomfortable.
We love you, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like you're getting in everyone's face. It's a little early in the morning for that level of intensity. Several of the
We love you,
parents are like,
God.
we really want the kids to have a relationship with God, but is this completely necessary?
Is this energy what we need right
Yeah.
now? You look like Carl Lentz's fucking spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used that joke last week, Brendan, and Tim looks like somebody who wishes he hadn't agreed to this a few weeks ago. That's what he
That's
looks
not
like.
true. I look like Chelsea Lynn's husband. Me and Chelsea Lynn would be the most popular couple at Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Just
Tim
like
looks
people
like
would
his-
come to our table like they were talking to the Godfather.
Tim, how are you feeling, man? Now that do you think it's a coincidence Trump gets banned from Twitter and social media, and you get banned from Airbnb?
I was banned from Airbnb. I went to an Airbnb in the desert. Two lesbians had, put together an Airbnb with furniture that no one could sit on, right? Like art pieces. But like
Sure.
I had fat people with me, so they couldn't sit in the chairs or anything. We all had to just stand out there in the middle of the desert. It was really embarrassing. And we left some dishes in the sink. That's all we did. Didn't break anything. I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's what you had to sit on. Every piece of furniture like sodomized you as you sat on it. Like that's how fucked up it was. Look at that. That's a chair. It's ridiculous. So then these lesbians, I threatened to kill them. I texted them. I said I was going to burn down your house. They said, are you threatening me? I said, let's just see what happens. I then texted them. I said, let the games begin, ladies. You have no idea who you're fucking with. Then Airbnb kicked me off.
Now, did they file a formal complaint, or did Airbnb follow the story? You think Airbnb followed the story?
I imagine these, because I spoke about it on my podcast. I said I wanted to gas them, lock them in their house, gassed them, and watched them like like paw at the windows like cats.
Very much like The Patriot. Have you seen that scene in The Patriot?
Yes, that's what I want.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's where we're at with that. I am removed from Airbnb, but I will set up my producer. We'll just set it up under his account, and I'll use VRBO. I don't give a shit. And,
Wow.
I
So you're
just, I would,
switching.
those ladies, watch your back.
What's your back? Have the fans been harassing him? Do we know their profiles and shit?
Probably. I don't know what I don't know what people do. I don't know if they're sending messages. No, they had to go private on Instagram, and they had to, turn off comments on the page because they trashed me on a public forum, which is Airbnb, and I am just using my opportunity as a citizen of this country,
your voice,
to speak freely against these two lesbians who are not designers, not artists, not interesting. No. They are goofy bitches. And we're locked in a war, and fuck Airbnb too, and fuck Airbnb. They're not letting the terrorists stay in the Airbnbs that want to do the Civil War for the inauguration. Yeah, it's fucked up. They want to pay the terrorists. Want to pay the money.
Look, I grew up around a lot of CWRs, man, and we used to go and we'd picnic out there and eat at them and watch the battles, and so. It's not surprising that a lot of those guys are still left and they want to, get out and about and they have that energy inside of them.
Right.
But, and that's Civil War reenactments
You mean
too,
Civil War reenactments. Like, that's who's coming out to, like, climb in the Capitol. Dudes that are, like, out there in the fields. Yeah.
Yeah, it took it a little too serious. It didn't go well.
And also, look, there's a lot of, lesbians with the expendable income and they're doing the extra home. And they have they call them the dickless angry. A lot of
that's what it is. No, lesbians they're very angry and they take every job they do seriously, even if it's the worst job in the world. A lesbian pretends like she's like the national security advisor, so she could be restocking vending machines and she acts like it's the most essential, critical job ever being performed. And it's just they're power obsessed. Beasts, really.
Why do you think you have issues with lesbians? Do you think you would have issues if there were just
I live issues with gay men too. I have issues with straight people. I have issues with people that don't respect me. And these two, their names are Jonah and Mila. Can you imagine Jonah and Mila? How do you respect? Their Airbnb photo is them sitting with their Weimaraner in like big hats.
Are they hot?
With like a cake. I do not feel like they're hot. No, but. I just don't want to get too much trouble here because I probably will get a letter from a lawyer within a day or two.
And their dog is probably named Elizabeth Smart. They always have a dog that's named after like a, someone like someone that's been through a lot.
Yeah, we're just over. I'm over the whole lesbian attitude of like very serious, severe. Like we're very competent and we have good credit. It's like who gives a fuck? You're going to hell like everyone else.
Yep.
Theo, you have any issues with lesbian, or are they all good with you because you look like them?
First of all, Brendan, you look like a fucking...
Get it out, buddy.
I don't have it. That's the problem. I've used it all on so many episodes of this show. But I do want to say, yes, I feel like I'm okay with lesbians, man, but I've never... Look, I'll be honest. My first interaction with lesbians, we had a couple of lesbians live across the street from us. And they used to try to sync their lights up with the radio station, and they couldn't make it happen. And it was crunch time. It was Christmas Eve, and they ended up fist fighting in the yard. And one of them worked at the library. And ever since then, and I did donuts in their fucking yard a couple days later. And ever since then, we've been on the rocks. But what gets me is why lesbians are so angry at straight men, and I think that Tim is just there's a lot of chatter on the dark web and stuff these days. Where's Tim's sexuality even lies? So I don't even think they looked at you. I think they looked at you as like Tom Cruise's fucking arrogant
they looked
younger
at me as a
brother.
straight guy. I do have a wife and kids. I don't think there's a problem with that. I identify as gay in this community that we're in. I do have a wife and kids that live in suburban New Jersey. I own a family-style Italian restaurant. And it's called Rigatoni's, and we're very happy. But as when I live in LA, I'm a homosexual, and I'm gonna come out as trans very soon. That's coming. But no, these lesbians looked at me as a straight man, a grotesque middle American straight male pig who defiled their fucking art piece in jewel box in the desert. And the reality is that I expose them as frauds. And I've done it to the world now. I've exposed them as frauds, as these talent, because that's what lesbians are. They're talentless, men. That's what they are. No offense to them. They're for the most of them are grunting Tim Allen, home improvement pigs. Yeah. And I've exposed them as that you can put on any funny hat you want. I know what you are. You're a demon from hell. So when I come out and tell everyone in the world that, I can't go to Airbnb anymore, and that's not right.
That's not right. Do you think they're going to catch on to, you know how Trump got banned from Twitter, so he started using another account? Do you think they're going to ban your producer too? Now it's going to fuck it up for him?
I don't give a fuck. I've got a legion of patriots. I call my fans the patriots, and we will. I mean, Airbnb has a headquarters, I'm sure. We'd love to get in there with some Viking horns
I'll go in there
and let everybody know what's going on. Do they advertise on the show? I don't care. We'd like to go over to Airbnb, say hello to everybody, let them know how we feel. The patriots.
Send me in. I'll Shawshank through the damn shit pipe, Daddy. Send me in.
Yeah, Theo
you know what I'm saying?
Leader there, man.
Yeah, I'll send Theo right in.
I'll come out 2 months later into the wrong office. I'll show up in a fucking Dunkin' Donuts with a Brooks Was Here t-shirt on.
Hey, as long as people get scared, the point of terror is always terror. So as long as people get scared, that's fine with me.
San Fran, that's an easy drive for you in the.
Of course. So wait a minute. It's headquartered in San Fran, and the two lesbians kicked me out. Things are connecting in my head now.
Yep.
Things are starting to make sense.
Yeah, and what I don't like about today's lesbians, and I'm gonna go up and straight up and say it is, when I was young, a lot of lesbians knew about astronomy. You know, it was their big thing. It was like, they're the last star. They're the fucking stardust of Christ and all this shit. And now they don't even fucking know their roots anymore.
They
it's
don't
just
know anything,
it's a lot of arrogance. It's a lot of coffee table books and hard pussy.
Yeah.
Dude, when I grew up, lesbians knew about cars. They knew about shortwave radios. They were creatures from Stephen King novels. And they fully embraced, and they used to communicate, like the movie Frequency, with other fucking dimensions through the shortwave radio.
Tell me about your life. I'm a cop.
Now lesbians, they don't know how to do that. It's all frozen yogurt and eating puss.
Yeah, that's it, dude. And
It's all froyo and pussy, man.
It's gotten sad, dude. And a lot of them are even putting they'll throw a damn Downy dryer sheet into their pussy just to tighten it up.
Absolutely, and I don't like it. I hate it when my wife does it.
Yeah, me too, man. Brenda, you look like a fucking sous chef at a meth lab, dude. And Tim looks like his shirt cannot ever decide what size it is. But Tim, we're happy you're here today, man. Thank you so much for coming in and helping fill in for us, man.
My shirt size is it's king size because it's from a catalog. So whatever size it is, it's for a king.
It's for a king.
Okay, it's called king size. That's a catalog. Thank you.
Your shirt looks like it rapes those Untuck It shirts. That's what it looks like.
Things are going well when you're shopping out of a catalog.
Catalog, yeah.
Like things are going really well when you're now shopping. You have to open your mail to shop.
The most important thing in life is sleep, man. And with everything going on today, politics, your relationship, the drama going on in your life, you need good sleep, and it all starts with your mattress. If you got a bad mattress, you're not sleeping right, you're not relaxing, you're not fresh for the day, so I got some for you. How about Helix Sleep? And it's so easy, man. They got the perfect mattress just for your thick ass. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes 2 minutes to complete, and they match you with your body type and the perfect mattress just for you. Not all bodies are built the same. Not all mattresses are built the same. That's why there's Helix Sleep. It was even awarded the #1 best overall mattress of 2019-2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. My house has them. I can't get rid of people because they want to sleep there. My father-in-law has back pain, not when he sleeps at my house because of Helix Sleep. Go to helixsleep.com/KATS. Take the 2-minute sleep quiz. They'll match you with a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it for 100 nights, risk-free. They even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix is offering you guys up to $200 off all mattress orders and free pillows for the King and Sting listeners. helixsleep.com/KATS. That's helixsleep.com/KATS for up to $200 off. Listen, Manscaped makes the best below-the-waist grooming products, but Did you know they just dropped their new cologne? Yeah, that's right. Big news. Manscaped just released the new cologne scent to help you feel good and smell good all over your body. Everybody knows that Manscaped has the perfect package 3.0 for all your below-the-waist grooming needs, but they didn't stop there. They went, what else can we do? How about cologne? Perfect. The redefined cologne signature scent by Manscaped is fantastic. Chicks dig it. Dudes dig it. Dogs dig it. Cats dig it. Your mom's going to dig it. Everybody loves it. Manscaped knocked out of the park with this, all right? Check out their Perfect Package 3.0 with all the essentials for below-the-waist grooming as well, all right? Talking about Lawnmower 3.0 trimmer, all right? They got crop formulations. Yes, I'm talking about the ball deodorant. I put it between my thighs and ride my bike because I'm thick, and you can use the new Manscaped redefined cologne to complete your set and smell great anytime, anywhere. It's time to smell right. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code KINGSTING at manscaped.com. Your balls and body will thank you. Get 20% off and free shipping with code KINGSTING at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code KINGSTING. Look good, smell good, feel good with Manscaped.
Oh, it's getting good, dude.
What's this gentleman want, Nick?
I thought we'd kick it off with this guy. He's kind of shooting his shot with Brendan.
With me?
Yeah.
Trying to fuck Brandon? I respect that.
Unless he might be using code. He didn't say
Does he have
fuck.
an Airbnb?
Right.
What's up, King and the Sting? What's up, Theo looking Theodorable? What's up, Nick? Chain the Cat? Shout out Culture Corner. Shout out Muscular Tyler the Creator over there. Looking more like Tyler the Creatine Chappelle. I am shooting my shot with you, Brendan the Shaubosaurus Rex.
Shaubosaurus.
I am a male massage therapist. And I heard you got beef with male massage therapists, man. So let me change your mind. I should be seeing you in April in Newcastle, me and my wife. And I'll roll up with all my gear, dude. I'll give you the best back massage of your life.
Yeah.
Gang, gang, foot rub.
Well,
Let him tickle you.
That is enticing.
He's from the Pamper Lounge.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Prefer female masseuse. I like them big too. Big Russians, breathe hard,
Yeah.
take all the oxygen in the room. It's hard for me to relax with male masseuse. Now Theo hires some poor Asian feller and pays him $40 to do God knows what to him every time he's in LA. Talking about, oh, you got to try this out, man. $40 fucking dollars, Theo. You cheap fuck.
Those guys are named BK and PK and are off of Westwood Boulevard, and that's Siri Foot Spa, and they're shut down right now because of the damn disease. But I will say this. When I first got to town, they had a couple Vietnamese guys for $60 would beat the fuck out of you in one of those dog bite suits downtown. And no joke, bro, I remember it was good.
Doesn't he finish by doing like a backflip on your ass or something like that, Theo?
No, he would backflip and land right at the fucking small of your back. And you could barely feel him.
$40, man.
Crazy.
That's Christ, bro.
You go to the spa, Tim?
You
I've
masseuse
not.
guy?
I mean, I used to go get a massage, but now we can't. I mean, you could have somebody
you
come to the
can't,
house.
Tim.
You
You hanging out with Bieber? Who
You
you
have someone
spying
in the
with,
house.
huh? You there with Trey Songz? Who the fuck you spying with, big dog?
Well, I go to spa with a lot of different people, and yes, most of them are
Yeah.
rappers
Trey Songz.
or athletes, and I don't want to make you jealous, but that is a community that I find myself in, and the community that appreciates what I do.
I know who you hang out with, Jeremy Shockey. I know the kind of fucking guys you hang out with.
Yeah, it's just.
What a reference.
Yeah, Jeremy
Jeremy,
Shockey.
what an old school reference.
Just pulls it
Theo.
right out. No, I would like to have a guy come to the house and do massages.
You do that.
That'd be good. I'm just not trying to go to I don't want to go to like Koreatown and like get massaged in a chicken coop. I'd rather like go have someone come to my house. You know?
Asians are the safest way to go, though, man. Have them walk on your back, feed you a little soup.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they'll
Yeah,
hide under your arm.
I don't
and
need it to
fucking
be
do
a
your
scene from The
taxes.
Golden Child. I just want to feel better.
Theo
you
goes
know?
$40, little soup, little walk on the back, kicking the nuts. He loves
I
that
used, you know, what
shit.
me and Ari Shafir used to do all the time. We used to go to like Schwitz at the
Schwitz?
yeah, the steam rooms in New York
Oh,
City.
yeah.
The Russian baths, the Turkish baths.
Yeah.
You ever go to those? It's just like fat old Russian dudes like sitting, and it's just so hot and crazy.
You gotta watch your words around
Oh,
there,
yeah.
though.
You got to watch your words
Yeah.
around there. Because you know.
It's tough.
Oh, you
in
can only use the N-word in there. I know that, dude. That is N-word central. You can drop it wherever you want in that joint.
That is a word that is very welcome there.
Yeah.
You can use that.
Yeah, it's not frowned upon there.
It's not frowned upon at all.
Nobody's
in fact,
getting canceled in there
They
either.
say it when you walk in. They just look at you. They say N-word, and you have to say it.
And that's how you grant
And that's how they know you're okay.
Yeah, it's like when ants touch their tentacles together. It's
Yeah.
really interesting.
That's what
But now,
it is.
Tim, a lot of what I've seen of you with I want to go back to this Airbnb. Were you doing fancy meals at these places? Because a lot of times,
I was doing a very traditional meal. We had burgers. I make a signature burger, which is a Martin potato roll, a burger, sauteed onions, barbecue sauce, and American cheese. But I saute the cheese in the onions, so it becomes like a cheese sauce. It's stupidly good.
Sign me up.
We
dog.
did that. We did baked beans in a pot, and the beans do explode at a certain heat. That's not my fault. That's science. And we did Gorton's fish. You know the planks of Gorton's fish. Trusted Gorton's fisherman.
Those are
so
fish
planks
sticks.
of Gorton's fish and tartar sauce. So it smelled very pungent. It was a very strong smell. And we got a bunch of pints of ice cream to have like a tasting of ice creams. And then but again, I'm paying a $400 Airbnb cleaning fee. So why aren't you cleaning the fucking thing? Get paid $400 fucking dollars. Clean the fucking Airbnb. What is the deal now with the cleaning people having attitudes at the Airbnb?
Yeah.
You know?
it's crazy. Some lady wanted me to help her. She didn't even have Windex or anything. She was basically cleaning just by kind of sage. I think she was using and like a damp
like
sage.
a witch.
Yeah.
My maid is such a fat, lazy piece of shit. Me and her will stand in the kitchen and we're both eating pumpkin loaf and no one's doing anything. I'm like, I just got another version of me here. And she talks on her phone all day with her fucking sister.
Is it a Bluetooth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's on her Bluetooth all day with her sister. Like, she's scamming and scheming, and her sister's in Van Nuys, and they're trying to fucking figure shit out. And she's always like, my husband's a gardener. You should use him. I'm like, bitch, you don't even do the job you're here to do. And she just walks. I don't think she cleans the house. She just walks around for 3 hours and then leaves. But what do I know? I don't want to be called racist, so I just give her money.
Yeah. Oh, I tell people I'm racist straight up right when I meet them these days. I'm tired of fucking, you know. I'm tired of them I'm tired of it leaking later.
Right. I'm leaking. You just want to be upfront
And I'm recovering.
about it.
I'm recovering racist anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're in a 12-step racist program, Theo?
Yeah, I'm on about the third step, and let me just say, there's a lot of brothers on the stoop. You know what I'm saying, man? So that's all I'm saying, bro.
What else you got, Nick?
Speaking of recovery, let's do some debate club.
All right, what's up, fellas? I am from Walla Walla, Washington. My name's Alex. I'm out here on the Walla Walla River just doing some pheasant duck hunting, floating around, having fun.
Burying my wife.
So my debate club is, which is harder to break, the habit of cigarettes or the habit of that pornography, man, you know, the dirty interwebs. And we all know Riley Mao's a liar. He says he doesn't struggle with it. He's a little liar. So yeah, that's my debate club.
So it's
Gang, buzz, buzz.
porn or cigarettes?
Yeah, harder to quit.
Cigarettes. Cigarettes are much harder.
Why
When
would
do
you
you
want to
quit
quit
cigarettes, Tim?
porn? Unless you're a fucking psychopath like Theo.
I mean, I think cigarettes are much harder because you can get stimulated sexually all kinds of different ways. But cigarettes, man, I've given up everything. I've given up cocaine, morphine, methadone, Percocet, Demerol, fucking, ecstasy, shrooms, all that stuff, all the good shit. Cigarettes are the hardest thing to not fucking want to do because you always look at a cigarette and it looks good.
It's a routine too, right?
Looks
Like
good.
the smoke going into your lungs.
I don't care about even smoking during the day, but at
Yeah,
night,
leave
you're
him
sitting
alone,
at night
Brendan.
And you're in a nice backyard, and you're trying to talk to someone and make a point.
Yeah.
Having a cigarette just gives you something. Just gives you something, man.
I'm struggling with alcohol. I'm 12 days clean now. I'm taking January off, and last night I was jonesing, man.
It's tough.
God, it's terrible.
I think we froze.
Yeah, Theo froze, or he's very committed to this bit.
I was
One or
watching
the
it the
other. I
whole
was like, he's
time.
really
it's
committed
it's
to
tough
this.
to tell. Now,
It's tough.
Theo would take a break off porn. He won't even jack. He'll be like, "Oh,
You don't need porn.
I'm 4 weeks straight
You don't need
without
porn.
jacking
If
off."
you can text people and have them send you videos of them doing dirty things.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that porn?
Yeah, that's a version of it.
To my girlfriend. That's
What?
porn. I said to my girlfriend, that's considered porn.
Well, of course. But if you're
I'm
not in a
just
relationship,
kidding.
if you say to somebody, "Hey, send me a video of you doing something," is that porn?
Yes,
Is it?
pornographic material.
Is
It
it?
depends.
Yeah. It's just
I
not.
think
They're just not.
if it's somebody you
professionals.
care about, it might not be. But I think if you just getting some random stranger and they're just hitchhiking in their own butt with their thumbs, then yeah, I think it is.
No, I'm talking about you meet someone online and you go, I'll Venmo you $75 for you to do something on camera and then send it to me. That's porn.
Oh, that's big business.
Yeah, that's porn. That's Jerry from fucking the documentary, the Cheer documentary. He's in prison for it.
But that's child porn.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
talking
right.
about adults.
Yeah, you
Brendan,
right.
what kind of? That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, you right.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my
Good point,
life.
Tim.
He's like, well,
Yeah, Brendan.
actually, what that actually is we'll send you to jail.
No,
I'm like,
I'm-
not if they're of age.
No,
Completely.
but that would be considered porn, right? Because you're receiving pornographic material.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
just not from a professional.
That you're right. It's amateur porn but I'm directing it and telling them what to do. That to me feels more like an organic, small.
yeah, we're saying you got to cut out all that.
That's hard. But cigarettes are still harder.
Yeah, you can't in small business. That's small business. What he's talking about, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm talking about a startup where I have
A GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's a startup where I'm trying to direct people and help.
Yeah, it's like directing through text message. It's basically.
See, a lot of
it's
people
basi-
say porn's harder to quit, but they've never smoked cigarettes.
Or they've never had nicotine. I'm addicted to nicotine
is
myself.
tough. How?
What do you mean?
Oh, you vape?
No, fuck no. What do I
Oh,
look
you
like?
chew?
14?
You pack a lip?
Yeah,
Yeah, dog.
you do look 14.
That's dope as fuck.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
You want some?
I mean, damn.
No, I just rather the butt. Like
Okay.
I won't smoke all day,
Yeah.
and then
Just
at
at
night.
night.
At night,
Yes, at
sometimes you're
night.
sitting in my backyard and you just
Looking at
feel-
owls.
Yeah, you just.
I've seen
feel
your
sitting
backyard too,
it's
man.
It's a smoker's yard.
Yeah, your yard makes me want to smoke.
It's a smoker's yard. You just sit out there and you
Yeah.
see an owl in the desert and you see a little bunny hop by and you just smoke a cigarette and you talk about QAnon.
That's where that's where I struggle at night, man. I want to drink at night. Theo,
Night is tough, dude.
Night's tough.
I was
man.
just in Vegas. It's so hard.
What the fuck were you doing in Vegas?
I wanted to go to dinner.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to dinner, and I can't go to dinner in the state of California.
So where'd you go in Vegas?
We went to the
Vegas.
Wynn, and I went to Minami, a sushi restaurant there, and I went to Carbone in the Aria.
Come on.
And yeah, it was great.
You're living, brother.
I'm just trying, man. We went to Vegas.
Now, Carbone, is that lady's restaurant? Gia, what's her name?
No, that's
Gia?
Giada's. It's called Giada's in Vegas.
Yeah.
The attractive woman who pretends to be a chef.
Yeah. She's kind
Right.
of, yeah, it's definitely the allure is leaving, I think. A lot of people are going back to their grassroots of foods, I'm finding, you know?
Theo,
Yeah.
Theo, you struggle a little bit with a little. In England they call them a fag.
The cigarettes, Brendan?
Yeah, you struggle with that.
Yeah. The last fag I'm dealing with is in this room, and it ain't you, Timmy. I'll tell you that. Okay?
Hey, thank you so much.
Here's what I'm saying is, I don't even know what I'm fucking saying, dude. What is this Native American asking about?
What's up, gang? Listen, all right, I have a king and thing for y'all, okay? So, doing my job, shout out Theo Vaughn in Nashville, but doing my job, I travel a lot. And with that, I miss out on a lot of family time, a lot of, friend time, people that I know close, that live back at home, and I don't get to spend any time with them. And I know you guys deal with the same shit, being that you guys go on the road and do shows, and it usually works out because it's better pay, right? So that's my question. Is it better just to stay home, find work, and just struggle if you have to? Or is it better to travel, miss out on family time, but get better pay? Yeah, gang, gang, buzz, nigga, buzz, nigga.
Gang, gang, play boys.
Depends
Well,
on your
let's start
family,
with we can
man.
start with Brendan here because Brendan's missed half of his children's life to be fucking performing in Boise next week. So what do you say, Brendan?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the pandemic made me realize I tore too much, man. So I cut it down to 2 weekends a month moving forward. I used to do 3 to 4.
Right.
But so I cut it down to 2, so I'm around my kids more. But Theo, you don't have to. I mean, you just own a fucking backpack, so you can tour all year long.
Yeah, that's true, man. You're right. I think what this guy is saying is, first of all, I like where this guy's at. This is the kind of guy you need help with. We don't need to be storming a Capitol. We need to storm AT&T. We need to storm fucking
Right.
Dunkin' Donuts headquarters. We need to storm Zabara. We need to store tech is the new fossil fuels, guys. Okay, and so we need to be storming places that it hits them in the wallet.
God, he
Now,
looks,
this guy's question
PayPal.
is, should he
you look
work
insane.
or
Theo.
raise his family?
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, I kind of diverted. What do you say there?
Well,
Tim?
that's his question. Should he work or
Yeah.
raise his family?
Yeah.
Well, I would think that maybe both.
Yes. Find a happy balance.
I mean, that might be a good idea. Like this guy, I think he wants us to co-sign his decision of like just abandoning his family so he can fucking fix cell phone towers. I'm like, dude, you got to check in on the fam every now and then, you know.
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
chill out.
it's the craziest question I've ever heard. He's like, "Hey guys, I work a lot and I travel. I want to know, do I still have to talk to my family?" It's like, yeah,
I'm
dude.
putting up all these 5G towers, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my son in 3 years.
Yeah, do I technically have to like see and speak to my family? I mean, I have a job. Why would I? Yeah, dude, do both.
Yeah, that's not a bad thought. That's a decent suggestion, Tim. Tim also, I just realized, looks like the Poseidon of fucking Key West, Florida right now. Which
Let me tell you right now, there's no
absolutely
place
love.
I'd rather be sitting there, eating a conch fritter, drinking a Don Julio Blanco, white tequila on the rocks, and just sitting there and talking about a marina that I wish I had the balls to burn down because they fucked me over on a boat slip. That's literally where I want to be. I would turn to somebody, I'd be smoking a cigarette, and I'd be like, they gave the last slip away. I said if I was more of a man, I'd go down there and I'd burn that fucking thing down myself.
I'm in, brother. Yeah, I think for this young fella, man, you gotta, if you have a family, bro, you gotta see him, man. And also, if you're AT&T, you could build a landline right to your house. So then, no matter where you are at work, you could clock in, be right there with your
It's a
kiddos.
great point.
You know?
Yep.
And that's digital. That's all digital wireless built from the ground up, bro. Good evening, everybody. Let's say this. If you sell stuff online, you know it's tricky. You know you got to get the sale. You got to get the item. You got to get it out. Confusing. You don't know what's going on. Sometimes you don't know who you are. You don't know, you know, you're sad and you're at your house or something like that. But what I'm talking to you about now is that what I'm telling you about here is, what is this company called? ShipStation. ShipStation brings all your orders into one simple interface, making them really easy to manage from any device. Even your phone, I don't care what it is, a phone, a Falcon. If you got a damn baby's back and and an Etch-a-Sketch, you can handle it. ShipStation allows you to ship things no matter whether you're using USPS, FedEx, and UPS. Everything's online now. If you want a little something, you get it online. You want that, you get it online. You want a milk, you want a ticket to the carnival. You do it online, baby, and you need to do it now. ShipStation offers big discounts on shipping rates. Any business can access the same discounts that are usually reserved for big Fortune 500 companies. That's right, every company is as important as the big ones. There's a good reason that ShipStation is the #1 choice of online sellers. Get 2021 off to a great start by visiting ShipStation.com. Just use our offer code, KATS, to get a 60-day free trial shipping. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in KATS. That's ShipStation.com. Enter offer code KATS. ShipStation. Make ship happen. What's up, kids and killers, baby? It's that little BlueChew daddy. You feel me? It's that hard penis ninja dog. You know what I'm talking about? That HPN dog. And I'm here to tell you about BlueChews, baby. You know, there's been times you're outdoors, you're running around, you don't know what's going on, but you know your dick ain't good. Well, let's change it up. It only takes a few minutes to connect with a BlueChew.com affiliated physician. And if you qualify, you get prescribed online quickly. No in-person doctor visit, no awkward conversation. Hey, what are you here for? What do you, I don't know. I've just wandered into the wrong place. I'm just looking for directions. Yeah, me too. I don't know. My wife. It only takes a few minutes. The chewables from BlueChew.com are made in the USA. None of them foreign hitters. You and your partner will love it. Chew it and do it. Here's a great deal for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you use promo code KATS. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code KATS.
We've got a Sync My Ink. We're going to look at some people's tattoos, and you guys let us know what you think.
This guy looks like he's about to show us his dick.
Yeah,
Doesn't
this
he?
could get weird.
What up,
What's up,
Brennan?
brother?
What up, Theo? This is Nick from Knoxville, Tennessee. Got a little Sync My Ink for you. My wife, she likes those personal name and date we got married hitters.
Ooh.
Me, myself, I like that Buzz.
Damn.
And that Rat
dope.
King.
That Rat King.
Also got the kids' initials on here.
There's Tim.
The fourth one is for the one that's on its way. So in honor of that.
Damn, he's been fucking, huh?
Bang bang.
Baby season.
Oh, damn, good for
Baby
them.
season.
Good for them.
The King of the Sting tats were dope. The rest of them look like straight off Ed Hardy
Yeah, I mean
t-shirts.
the rest of them are prison tattoos. And I'm not wrong on that, right?
The old sailor tats.
Yeah. I mean,
This is a beautiful young man right here with his family. What advice do you have for this family moving forward, you feel like, Tim? Bringing a new child into the world.
Well, you know, I think that they seem happy and they seem like they're fans and they seem like good people. Statistically, it's going to be a rough road. But, I mean, if you look at the data and the facts and the numbers, not all of those kids are going to make it to where they want to go. You just hope, let's just say this, you just hope that whatever happens, it happens quickly.
Yeah, I agree. You want that
something's
Oregon
gonna happen.
Trail type
Let's
of
just
fucking
hope it's
action.
quickly.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather a Ferris wheel accident than 9 years of a heroin addiction where I have to barricade myself in the bathroom because my son is banging on it trying to steal my back medication. So
Yeah.
just hope one day one of them crosses the street and it's over quickly.
Well, that's positive.
Yeah, the
And
last thing you want.
thank you for listening.
No, and I love that, and thank you, Tim, for being honest. The last thing you want is to be sitting there fucking eating a can of baked beans while your kid spends his last $12 on fucking pain pills making intervention audition tapes. It's the last thing you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey. How many people don't make it on intervention, bro?
Dude, where are the intervention out? The ones that didn't make it.
Yeah, the outtakes.
Why haven't
Dude,
you
it
made
was my
that video?
favorite
Please
show.
make that video for
It was
us,
my
Tim.
favorite show when I was on drugs and drunk was to watch intervention.
It makes you feel better about
Makes
your
you
habits.
feel good because you're like, no one's getting me yet.
Yeah, that's why I like 600 Pound Life. Makes me feel good.
Dude, Darren Aronofsky has a new movie coming out called The Whale about a guy who's 600 pounds, can't leave his house, and everybody's mad at him about it, and they're all trying to cancel him because they're like, oh, what is it, not healthy to be 600 pounds? So that's that. I'm excited about that, man.
Do you feel like Airbnb tried to cancel you, Tim? Do you feel like that
I
they tried to
believe that
cancel
what's
you?
going on behind the scenes right now at a lot of these tech companies is that there is unfortunately they're reactionary. They're just like they're just basically doing things without thinking about it. There's no due process. I can't defend myself. I'm given a very general and vague like if they had said to me like, hey, you threatened to kill those two women, I would go, all right, that is on me. But they didn't even do that.
They just banned
Yeah, they're
you.
like, bro, you threatened to burn a house down. I'd go, well, hey, I get it. I would still defend myself, that I was speaking metaphorically and I was, being a comedian. But they're not even doing that. They're saying very vague guidelines. I don't even know what they are that I violated. It's like, it's just these
you were
women.
up too late in the pool, and you're like, they didn't even have a fucking pool.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I will kill both of these women. And I mean, that's just what I'll say.
Still give him 5 stars, though. Right?
I gave them 5 stars. I'm not a rat. They texted me. And I'm not a rat. They texted me and said, give us a good review. They said, the cleaning lady's a little unhappy. LOL. Hope you had a good time. Give us a good review so we stay on Airbnb. They're not allowed to do that. I gave them a good review because I'm not a rat, okay? They then ratted on me, and now they've opened the gates of hell. I'll show up with the Westboro Baptist Church to the Airbnb.
WBC, baby. This is like the Untouchables, dude. This is kind of like the Untouchables meets Weekend at Bernie's, I feel like.
It's a war.
And would you say game on, hoes?
I texted them yesterday as soon as I got banned from Airbnb. I said, I'll tell you exactly what I texted.
Did you say welcome to the game?
Yeah, I said, this is just the beginning. Welcome to the game.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, I hope that, they understand what they've done and that they've awakened a sleeping giant.
Oh, yeah, they go, is that a threat?
Yeah, I'm like, we'll see what happens.
They're probably sitting in a garden somewhere teaching classical violin to each other's vulvas right now.
Yeah, that's
so
exactly what they're
shocked.
doing. And I just want to let them know that, like, accidents happen all the time, man.
Amen, baby.
Properties burned down. People get in car accidents.
Yep.
People have weird prescription drug interactions.
Yep.
People just end up dead on kitchen floors, and no one knows why.
Yep, accidental
Sad.
anthraxing via drone.
Right. That's the whole thing. They could go to get a COVID vaccine and find out it wasn't. I don't know.
Let's move on to another Sink My Ink.
Wait, did we help that last guy? Oh, is that his tattoos look good? Congratulations on the family, brother. That's beautiful.
that's dope.
dude.
Beautiful.
It's good to know a lot of men are out there and still have deep working semen. A lot of men do not.
You included?
I would bet the under on my on my own seed.
Yeah, if you haven't had anything yet, Theo, you might want to look
I haven't
into
had
it,
anything yet.
man. Swim or swim.
One scare in North Dakota.
Yeah, I did have a scare with a Native American girl years ago who immediately after engagement, was said she would have the child. I'm like, and it was a layover flight. I'm like, I'm not being a layover dad, like I'll be a direct flight dad, but I'm not being a layover dad. I'm going to pay my taxes. You're going to get your money through the government or whatever, and we're going to fucking call it a wrap,
What layovers in North Dakota?
It was through St. Louis. She drove 11 hours to meet me from St. Louis from a reservation.
Good on her, man.
Let's see.
And it was a
kid was
Hyatt Select or one of those Hyatt, like the bootleg Hyatt kind of.
Hey, the Hyatt
Hyatt
Park
Ranch or
Place
something.
or something. It's like
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, I don't know what the betting odds on that baby having a drinking problem, but pretty high.
But she, yeah, and then she drove off into the night, and then I almost got worried that she was going to kill my son, bro. She had just driven 11 hours. Those were different times. And
Well,
the whole
how did
place
that?
was-
Is there an Indian Theo Von out there or what? Little Blackfoot roaming the streets?
I hope so, bro. I hope so, man.
Let's see what Brian has to say.
I like how Nick just
What up, King of the
outed you.
Stink Family? It's your boy
He's told it on the
Oh,
pod.
okay.
What's up, Brian?
Dillon, coming straight out of Dallas, Texas. Had to sneak away from work to make this video. Hopefully I don't get fired, but if I made it on the show, it'll be worth it. So what do you think about this dude's tattoo? A little Sink My Ink. Does he look like the hardest guy at a Taylor Swift concert, or does he look like a guy at the bottom of a mosh pit at a Taylor Swift concert? Shout out to my boy Theo. I saw you a couple years ago at the Addison Improv. Hooked me up with a selfie. Shout out to my girl Kat. About a year ago, I slid in them DMs confessing my love for you. Still ain't heard a response. It's all love, and it's all good. Gang, gang, butt fuzz.
Gang, gang, baby. Thank you, Brian, for the submission. And this is obviously a
Cry for help.
what's great is not only the monster tattoo, but the S that you learn how to make when you're in 4th grade. You see that like S that you draw on marble notebooks in the back of chemistry class?
Yeah, man.
Like that
On
S.
your trapper keeper?
Yeah, whatever. Right, on a trapper keeper. Like, I don't know what the rationale behind the S is, but
Also, how much monster do you have to drink to put a corporate sponsor?
do you
on
think
your
that's a real
fucking chest?
tattoo, or do you think that's like a thing with marker?
Ah, man, it
Can
looks
we zoom
pretty
in on that,
fun.
Nick?
And it's red as shit. Looks pretty.
Yeah, it's probably a
pretty
tat.
official. I feel like that's a
But
real
everything's
mistake.
red on this
That's
little
a tat.
skinger.
Yeah, he's all red around it. It looks real. Have you guys heard that Monster is like a satanic drink? These are supposed to be like the 3 dashes are like the 6th letter. They mean like 6 in Hebrew
Of course
or
it
something.
does, Nick.
And it's supposed to be the mark
You're
of the
shocked
beast.
by this?
Dude, how sad would it be if Satan came back to Earth? He's like, all right, so how are we keeping my name alive? They're like, well, there's a few aspiring DJs drinking a drink that has to do with you. He's like, what? He's like, so what have we been doing? They're like, we got a shitty energy drink
Yeah.
that, is sponsoring,
Regional
professional
motocross.
skateboarders.
Professional skateboarders and me.
Yeah.
I was sponsored by Monster for 4 years.
Well, the Satan would be very disappointed in that, by the way. Satan's like, who are we working with? Maniscalco? We got CK? They're like, nah, we're supporting. We got Brendan Schaub. Satan's like, what? Satan's like, I don't
cuts,
get
man.
it.
Budget cuts, Bubba.
Yeah. Satan's like, all right, whatever, man.
Oh, the official drink of PTSD right there, dude. I'll tell you that. That's that PTSD smoothie. Everybody that has PTSD drinks Monster, bro.
Yeah, there's definitely a correlation there.
Those are Oakley's
Monster
prom
Energy is
date
the
right there.
official drink of a guy smoking a Parliament Light outside of a rehab, looking at someone else and going, listen, man, it's going to be different this time. That is exactly the official drink. Like, I'm focused. I have focus. It's a skinny white kid using the word focus
A million
who's
times.
still got the taste of that chalky cocaine in his throat. And he's like, I'm focused, bro. I just got to fucking stick with it this time.
You got this, bro.
You got this,
Monster,
bro.
Monster is basically fucktard syrup.
Yeah.
All right.
That shit is fucking. Give it to your children, people. That's what we need. Give it to your fucking children.
Yeah.
And then mail them to Nancy Pelosi. What do we have to do here?
Let's move on to some King It or Sting It.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a big fan of the show, and I draw from time to time, so I want to know your real opinion on fan art. Is it weird? Is it creepy? Let me know. King it or sting it. Gang, gang, buzz, buzz.
I'm
Oh,
a
that's
fan,
dope.
man. Especially if you're talented. This dude's
Dude,
super
I got
talented.
some beautiful fan art of me and my friend who's a cat. And it's gorgeous fan art, dude. Like, so.
Is that Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar. Yeah, I mean, I got some fan art. I'm a big fan of the fan art if it's done well. Sometimes fans will just send me like a circle with little feet and a head, and it says Timmy D. I don't love that.
Put a little effort into it. You're saying.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Send me that, Nick. Text me that.
Will do. And then
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Who is this artist, Nick? Can you shout him out?
Fuck, he's good.
Yeah, this is Diego Loya from Lindsay, California.
Diego Loya. That's beautiful, man.
And
Wow.
here's the Rat King one.
Oh, that's dope.
Off the top rope.
Yeah, that's really dope.
It's great.
I got to get off Twitter. Twitter's become the Hampton. It's not even that. It's like the Ramada of basically of
Liberals.
social media.
Yeah, Twitter is getting real bad.
It's getting pretty toxic.
Everybody on Twitter is upset about something. Like everything you say on Twitter, there's 20 people fighting about it. Like it's so stupid. It's like
It's not healthy.
there's no goodwill on Twitter anymore. Like no goodwill. You could be like, hey man, I've got cancer, and the first response is, hey, fuck you. You're like, dude, what happened to this site? You know?
Twitter's the Monster Energy drink of social media.
That's
man.
exactly right.
Oh, good call, Brendan. Wow,
All right.
Brendan.
More King or Sting It's.
Theo, Schaub, Brendan Vaughn, what up? This is Tyler from Virginia Beach. Big fan.
Yeah.
I got a king it or sting it, or maybe even a rip my drip for you. You decide. The 80s are coming back. That's why everyone's rocking these ridiculous ass sunglasses, right? So I got one for you. Brandon, you're all about that high fashion. That's why you stay rocking that romper, right? So how you feel about dudes bringing it back? Bringing back that men's crop top.
Oh,
That half t-shirt hitter.
hitter, baby.
Gang, gang, buzz, buzz.
Ooh, crop top's tough.
What do you
to
think
pull
on this,
off.
man? When
Well,
you see
it's not
this
tough
man,
for
Tim,
him
what do you think of
because
this
he
man?
sucked dick for coke. Now that's not a gay man, but he has sucked dick for a gram of cocaine. So that is the perfect outfit. On the segue, it says, hey, I'm not gay, but I will suck dick for coke in Virginia Beach. So if you're a businessman and you're at a convention somewhere in Virginia and you're staying at a hotel and you find yourself on a certain website at a certain hour of night, that guy's showing up to your hotel room and you're going to get to suck this guy off and you're going to give him $200 and he's going to leave and he's going to go to fucking Waffle House and just fucking live. That's exactly what that guy's life is. And by the way, if it isn't, it should be, and it's tragic. It's sadder if he's not doing that.
This guy will give you a blowjob with his butthole. I know that. I'm going to tell you, speaking of Waffle House, I took my sister who I hadn't seen in a year and a half. We met up at Waffle House over the holidays. And we sit in there. We have some coffee. We finally order. A woman comes over, a young woman of different dialect maybe. And she's like, we're like ordered. She's like, can't you fucking see the chef quit a half hour ago? We're like, fuck. No, we can't. We didn't notice that. It's Christmas Eve. We're sitting in here, and we're like, well, do you know when she's going to be back? She'll be like, well, Tiffany's outside smoking, and she ain't fucking happy right now. Well, we'll wait. So we waited, bro. But anyway, yeah, this guy definitely looks like Postmates for his own He looks like Postmates for his own semen. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. I mean, this is the definition of if that was your son.
Oh, dude.
If that was your son. Dude. Let me tell you right now.
Dude.
If that was your son and you had to look at that guy.
I'd rather him storm the Capitol.
I mean, the level of drunk you would have to be. I mean, just Down syndrome drunk. Like, can't even feel your spine drunk every time you see that guy at Thanksgiving.
L5S what? I don't know, dude. Yeah, I agree with you, man. That guy, look, first of all, I think the guy's seemed like a nice guy. Beautiful young guy, you know, obviously trying to get through college, trying to make it after college.
Maybe.
And,
there's no way.
I don't think so, Bubba.
He's never gone anywhere near a college.
He's just counting down the days to spring break.
Yeah, maybe best case he's in a technical school by the side of a highway. Best case, he's learning to be an air conditioning repairman at a technical school, which he hasn't showed up to in 2 weeks. And his mother has left cell phone messages saying, we're fucking paying for this.
We're paying for ITT tech.
Yeah, Brett, we're paying for this. Are you doing okay? This is the type of guy that disappears for a year. He uploads song lyrics at 1 a.m. on Facebook. Then everyone's like, oh, he's in trouble. The comments on the page are like, where are you? He disappears for a year, and then he reemerges with a blurry photo of himself standing on a hill and a Bible quote. That's who this guy is.
That's his future.
Oh, man. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, definitely, man.
Oh, man.
Bro, this guy seems like he could get a job as a crystal ball at Richard Simmons' birthday party. That guy is not really doing too well. But he seems like a nice guy, man. And look, man, we're happy he's sending a video, bud.
Thanks for sending the video.
So we're kinging crop tops, it sounds like?
It's Sting for
Ooh, now
me.
that's a question.
Sting.
You think king it, Brendan?
No, Sting. No crop tops.
Well, pick one, man. Fucking pick one. There's only 2 of them.
I said Sting, bro.
Okay, I thought you said king. My bad, man. These speakers are bad.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
What up, Cats fam? Quick King of the Stinger for you. Ghosts at the Comedy Store. I'm currently watching the Ghost Adventures episode, and they're at the Comedy Store. So yeah, you guys ever had anything happen to you guys? But King of the Stinger. Gang, ghosts.
Go on. You guys go first.
I will say in terms of just creepy things at the
you feel
Comedy
it right
Store,
away.
I felt like a weird, like a banshee. You know what a banshee is?
Yeah.
It's like an Irish, like
No, you
I
don't,
felt like
Brendan.
a weird, like feminine energy that was very like chaotic and bad and dark and evil.
That's
coming
Whitney.
down
That
the
was Whitney.
stairs one day, and it was Whitney Cummings. So that's. So you got to be very careful. That's what I'm saying.
Look, man, there is fucking everybody that worked there has died recently. I mean, first of all, Jeff Scott died, the gay, semi-moderately.
Dude, how did he die?
Who knows? Allegedly gay. He was alcoholic. Also got AIDS once, but he was doing good. But he died.
How did he die? He died? It's so sad, dude. How did he die?
Did he die?
Yeah.
He died about 3 days ago.
Of what? Do we know what?
No, some people said it was broken heart, man. Honestly, I mean, this was his love. I mean, for 25 years he was there.
God,
fuck, I had no idea.
He was a nice guy, man. He's
Great
part of
guy.
comedy history too.
Damn, that's
Really is. I mean, just man, that hit me hard, man. Yeah, just heartbreaking that he passed away, man.
And they don't know what he passed away from?
No, it could have been complications from different issues that he had going on, but he
was such a nice guy.
Yeah, man. He was a great dude. So many
mean, he
people
was
that
just a
work there
sweetheart.
should die, and it's sad that this guy died. You know,
Yeah, the good
it's always
ones
the
die.
wrong ones.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a
But there's a lot of ghosts. I mean, somebody killed themselves next door because they didn't get paid over the years. What else happened?
Yeah, he jumped off the
Right.
hotel next to it. He was a comic.
Yeah. People pissed off. There's always the ghost of all the comedians being owed money. That ghost is definitely milling around over
Right.
there. But
We got another king or stinger from this guy.
Hey boys, I got a king in the sting for you. This is gonna go for Theo and Brendan. There's a gentleman named Tim Richmond who used to rock a mullet for Theo, and he drives for NASCAR, fast cars, with Brendan. Anyways, Tim Richmond in NASCAR. They were shooting a photo shoot for all the top NASCAR drivers for a publicity shot. So Richmond pulls his front piece out and puts it right by Neil Bonnett's head for the picture. Now this picture made it all through the editorial services and went onto a big, huge poster, shipped all over the place. So, King It or Sting It, front piece photo bomb, buzz, dick pic.
Wow, what an epic dick pic. Is this in the 90s or some shit?
That guy's a gangster, though.
He's right over here.
The black guy just pulled out his big black dick?
It's on the left side, I think. Zoom in over there a little.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's right by the guy's ear.
That's crazy. Oh, shit. Wow. Hilarious.
What a legendary
What a
move,
gangster.
man. Wow,
ear rest.
shake and bake, man. Hell
That's that ear rest right there.
And the fact that they printed it everywhere.
What a legend.
It's a real hog.
That's a good
I'll
hog.
I'll share a story. I was at this thing called Beta Breakers one time up in San Francisco, which is basically become really it's really the I want to say it's become the Cairo of the alt left. And I was up there a few years ago on this thing called Beta Breakers, and it's where people just do a run, like a big run through it's like a, what is it called where people drink water and keep running?
Like a marathon?
Marathon. So it's at a marathon, and we were out there just eating mushrooms. We had a ton of mushrooms, man, enough to fucking really almost take you to the next level. You know, where you're trying to eat that many. And all day I was taking pictures of people and we just let my penis out, dude, all day. So there's got to be at least about 150 pictures out there from this festival about 12 years ago where it's just penis everywhere. But
why'd you have your dick out in all the pics?
Then we commandeered a water table, right? People were running by and they tried to come get water, and we would say, no, Asians only. This is just for Asian people. And they were running, so they couldn't argue with us. They had to keep going. Like, what do you mean? We're like, no, it's just Asians, dude. But then Asian people were like, oh, they go, So, you do what you can.
You do what you can.
But yeah, that dick pic, man, I love that, dude. Sneak a fucking D behind your buddy's ear.
Yeah, a big black
Soften up
D
that
behind that
backstrap.
nerd's ear.
Oh, Joe Rogan will eat that, bro.
Everybody kinged it. 81%. All right, one more King It or Sting It, and then we'll see some Culture Corner auditions.
Oh, damn, Mr. Steal your girl.
Huh?
What's up, Theo? What's up, Brendan? It's your boy.
Magadabush. I'm saying is this, dude. I'm Magadabush.
Madubash.
Yeah, Magadabush.
Magadabush.
Yeah.
Magadabush. Magadabush.
Magadabush. First of all, Magadabush.
I got a debate club for you as usual. Pooping butt naked. No pulling the pants down bullshit. You know what I mean? No clothes at all.
What are you,
I don't
7?
fuck with that. Personally, I feel like I have to poop butt naked. I don't need any distractions going on my body, when I'm releasing.
He goes on and he explains more reasons why he
But
likes
my body's telling me yeah, baby. I don't want to poop with no clothes on.
I feel like it's more of a hassle taking all your clothes off and then putting it back on.
Yeah, it's like if you're at your house, it's one thing in the middle of the night, but like where is that appropriate when you're out to do is to get naked? It just seems.
You know who else does
shitting
that?
when you're out? You can't poop when you're out and about, Tim.
Yeah,
I'll take a shit on a plane.
You absolutely can take a shit anywhere you want.
Yeah, it's American.
Some of the best
fuck.
shits are very quick shits at McDonald's where you look at the toilet and go, I have literally 20 seconds here before I get AIDS.
Yes.
So you go, I got to shit so quickly. And then some of them are it's just like boom, boom.
I lived in my car for a while right when I moved to LA, I pooped in hundreds of McDonald's. I knew where the good ones are, Pasadena. I knew the McDonald's had outlets for my laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, so some of those Starbucks bathrooms
Did you
are
really?
fantastic.
You lived in a car for how long?
It was like I wasn't on a lease for like 6 months when I was here, but I worked some job and the boss found out and he's like, "Oh, you could stay in the wawarehouse." So but sometimes I was like in my car.
And one day, just Adam Carolla knocked on the window. He's like, "The problem is corporate regulation. You're being prevented from starting your own business." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah, and then he fires me for
save a
drinking
penny,
too much.
miss a dollar.
God, he turned into the man.
He fired you at a holiday party?
No, it wasn't really him.
It's a fun podcast to do, by the way. This is the Adam Carolla podcast. Ready? Hey, Brendan, how you doing?
I'm good.
What have you been up to today? Castor oil, everybody. Make sure to go and fill up. I mean, it's
not about you at all.
18 ads during the whole show. Like he'll be like, "What do you think about Donald Trump?" Anyway, Valvoline. It's like it's all gearhead shit. The guy just talks of it. He's making millions of dollars slinging engine oil. And you're just sitting there like an idiot.
Yeah, you don't
I like him, but I mean, it's like there's nothing to say.
I love Adam. You don't get
He's
a word
great.
out, though.
You get a word out.
Not one word.
Not one.
All right, tell him where you're going to be this weekend.
Right.
Hilarious.
You know who shits completely naked? He talks about it all the time. Is Charlemagne.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. He seems like that. He seems like that kind of guy, though.
What a weird move, man.
But animals do it.
Good point.
Good point.
I do it every morning because I'm pretty regular, and before I shower. Just
Right, that's fine.
Nick, we're not making this whole episode about you.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's that weird pooping naked. But yeah, don't do it in public.
But even in public, like taking your clothes off when you're at a fucking Starbucks?
No, you
If
can't
there's
do
something
that.
to put them on, if there's a piece of paper to put them on, I think it's fine. But I wouldn't do it if there's nothing
Well,
on the
there's
ground.
other people waiting to go in
Yeah,
there.
what are
That's
we
the
doing here,
problem.
man? We
Yeah, fuck them.
inconsiderate.
It's your turn. You got there.
A
Yeah, you're
Starbucks
right.
bathroom in the suburbs, that line is hot.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's women in there that want to go in there crush an Addy. There's people that want to go in there and fucking do all kinds of things. Like, there's just people that want to go into that bathroom and just add a little fun to their coffee drink. So that bathroom line is like, it is hot.
By those people, you mean me. But do you guys put down what kind of savage puts down that the covering, the shield? Do you fuck with the shield?
Sometimes, dude.
Really?
Sometimes you gotta. Depends where you're at. Sometimes there's a stain on the seat and you don't know what it is. You're like, has that been there for a while? How did it originate?
Is that cigarettes?
What's its origin story? And you need to fucking put down the covering.
The craziest to me is when you see the burn mark on the seat.
Yeah. That's a drug addict, right?
Is it? I don't know. I've never known what that is.
I like the graffiti
Curling
on
iron.
the walls.
Yeah, I like that.
It's pretty
curling
interesting. I'm
iron.
trying to figure it out usually.
Sometimes it's so bad you have to squat above it and shit above it without sitting down.
Never.
That's
I've
when
never
it's really bad.
No, I never.
I mean, well, good. You've lived a privileged life, but there's some times where like
I risk it, dude.
there's sometimes you walk into the bathroom and you're like, this is. I don't want to touch it even.
Never.
Well, that's when whenever you have the metal floor and it just forms into the toilet, there's no even disconnection between the floor and the
prison.
toilet.
It's prison.
Yeah,
That's
prison toilet.
bad. That's going to be bad, and that's in Denver at the bus station downtown.
What's the best toilet you've ever? There was in the Ritz-Carlton in Manhattan. They have these amazing toilets with wood toilet seats.
I love
I wouldn't know
Just
anything about
wood toilet seat.
4 seasons in Hawaii.
Yeah, you'll
It's
sit.
heated.
Oh, interesting. Because I'll sit on a good toilet for an hour and a half.
And
if
I'll read.
Yeah,
My
I'll sit on a
feet
good
go
toilet
numb.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah, me too.
To the point where I can barely walk out of the hotel because I have so much pins and needles from blood circulation problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My legs will fall asleep on a toilet for more than about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It gets crazy, and then you're just crawling away from your own. You're
Yeah.
just hearing it flush. You're crawling away. It's like you're in little Vietnam, like you're in little Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
Just hearing the water, and you're crawling.
This gentleman's in some stage of transition.
Oh, Bill
Think
Cower
about that.
apparently is upset about last night's game.
See, these are some Culture Corner auditions, and when Theo's back in studio, maybe we'll Zoom some of our favorites and kind of learn a little bit more about them.
And you can help us pick here, Tim. We're trying to bring some new culture into the Culture Corner, so you
I
can help us.
appreciate
When you
it,
leave,
brother.
we're going to bring 2
Thank
new
you for
people.
commenting on our YouTube channel, Theo. That drives traffic. We really appreciate it when you do that.
Oh, really? Did I do that?
I think you commented on the YouTube channel something on our podcast. We like that. But then Future commented, and your comment totally disappeared. Because everyone was like, oh, Future commented.
That's
and
a
I
big
was
deal.
like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, why do we
Yeah.
want past over here when we got this guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. I'll try to chime in a little bit more. I love your content, man.
You're the best, dude. I appreciate it. Who's this?
You're
Who's
so
this?
you're so entertaining. I went to 2 of your shows at Zany's when you were in.
Oh,
Zany's.
thank you, man. I
And
appreciate
you didn't
that.
say hi?
I did. I saw Tim. I remember.
Yeah, he was there.
I
He
saw you
brought
backstage.
he brought Chelsea Lynn in there.
Yep, brought Chelsea Lynn.
He
Tony
brought
Laren
Chelsea
came
Lynn in
by.
there. You
Remember
know,
got
when
that
Chelsea
picture
Lynn
with her
walks in the
white
green
Candace
room, I get
Owens?
real territorial about the snacks. And I say, everybody just keep an eye on everything. I don't want to start accusing people of things, but like, let's just keep an eye on where everything is. You know, we got a certain amount of chips, certain amount of cookies. We got 2 shows to do. Let's not get crazy because we got a bear in the campsite. We got 2 bears in the campsite right now, and we just got to keep watch, you know? I tell my little opener, my white trash Dan Carney, who opens for me, who Theo likes because they're both like white trash. Yeah, I tell him, I'm like, just keep an eye on this big bitch.
And did he get a wheelchair? I was trying to get him that wheelchair hookup down in Tampa.
He never got a wheelchair, but then he got COVID. He recovered from surgery and he got COVID. So now he's just like has COVID for 3 weeks. He's been like, he's just tired and, just fucking living in Florida, being tired and shit. It's like,
He needs to, I have that wheelchair plug, but I think it's closer to Sarasota. I'll get hit him back up about it. I was supposed to plug him up with that Dub C over there in Tampa. But.
Yeah, dude.
Your opener needs a wheelchair?
No, he did. He wanted to go out because he wanted to go to bars. Don't be ashamed after his surgery. He wanted people to wheel him around the bars, and then he got COVID because he's an idiot going out to bars or whatever. And I get it, but it's three weeks. He's still kind of tired and listless and shit. But hey, man, that's what you get. That's what you get for not taking quercetin, which cures coronavirus, according to Joe Rogan. I called the doctor right after that, and the doctor said there is no evidence of that. and he goes, that is very damaging information to spread. So he goes, I hope you're not telling that to a lot of people. I'm like, the guy who told me that is telling to tops 10 million people. It's not a big deal.
All right, Bill Cower, what do you got?
Merhaba King and the Sting. Benim adım Julian. Ben Turkum. Ve Culture Corner katılmak istiyorum.
What?
And you know what? My name is Julian. I'm Turkish. And Hey, so what's up? In my family, we got those Slims. We got those Christians. I got that mullet right now, but I don't know what's going on. And, we actually run a coffee business. And I was wanting to put a King and the Sting label on a coffee bag and work with you guys on it. I also want to sit in that culture corner. I'm in California. I can easily make that trip. And I want to make coffee for everyone in the studio. Again, my name is Julian. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
What the fuck is Culture Corner? People offering to make coffee?
No, the Culture Corner with is Chappelle and Kat. We fired them because you were coming in.
Yeah, I don't need 9 types of Asians here during the pandemic. They'll be back next week off the public bus.
Yeah, agreed, man. I think we're doing just fine without them right now, even though they're
fine.
lovely assets to the show.
I like them both. They're great people. They'll be back. They'll be back next week.
Maybe
they're young. They got young blood in their bodies.
Yeah, well, Brenda goes, they're fine. They've each had Corona like 8 times. I said that's not a good statistic. Okay, they both live in like a YMCA. I'm like, let me just come and do this show that I agreed to do 9 months ago. Please, thank you.
Look, we're just trying to get that Patreon money and move to Mars with Rogan. That's all we're trying to do, dude. Okay? I just want to be on at least the 3rd shuttle. I'm not going to make the 1st or 2nd shuttle.
Well, Rogan told me, he called me last night. He said freshly fallen snow and maple syrup cures coronavirus. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Look, I just ordered 6 pounds of fresh ox anus off of the fucking Joe Rogan website. And I'm ready to see my own future. Okay?
This is like a young Danny Trejo, this guy.
What do you think of... Oh, yeah, this does look like a young Danny Trejo.
A methed out Danny Trejo.
Bene, shit Eric Yazi, Kia Aniensle, Nakilene Abassin, Mai Deskisni Dasache, Kinslet Sitni Dasanula.
Is this a gypsy curse?
100% Navajo from the Dillon Nation. Why don't you rip my drip?
Wow. Rip your drip.
I'm a late with that culture corner.
There's nothing to rip.
Yat Bene, shit Eric Yazi. Kia Aniensle, Nakilene Abassin, Mai Deskisni Dasache,
you hooked up with the North Dakota, Theo?
Dude, this show has fans, and I didn't even know existed as people.
From the Dillon Nation.
Like, this show has fans, like, the archetypes of them I had no idea are even stuff. How many Native American fans of this show? You've got an entire fucking reservation listening to this show. This is like the 3rd.
Praise God.
I mean, it's like the craziest. Like, I don't even let Native Americans listen to my show. They're like banned from listening to the show. That's a joke.
This is like Wendy Williams on pills, dude. What is even going on here?
He's auditioned to be in the Culture Corner?
Yeah.
You got to sober up, Bubba.
He's sober, man. He was speaking Navajo initially for the first 14 seconds, and then I don't know. He's got "Sink My Ink." He said,
"Is that
This guy definitely
clown my hound." That's Alex right there, a Pembroke Welsh corgi.
Dude, I love that he has a corgi. He has the same dog the Queen of England has.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
But he killed a real colonel to get it, I bet, dude. This guy, obviously, I remember this guy from The Patriot, from the end where they help out. And I want to say, look, this guy has my vote. Him and those thick white boys from the first.
No, dude. This guy wants to
This
get
guy
in
has
to
my vote. This
scalp
guy's a
everybody.
Native American, Brendan, from our country.
Yeah, listen, I don't care how many Native Americans you hook up with, Theo. We can't have this guy in the corner, dog.
Dude, that guy, I'll tell you right now, that guy should not be in the same zip code as either one of them.
Is that Theo's son?
I'd be very, very nervous about that. I do like he did get a few points back because he has a Welsh Corgi. I like that he got the whitest dog possible to make up for the fact that he's just a terrifying archetype of human being. He's like kind of Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean, but like the broke Native American reservation version where he's like, give me some dip and fucking, I want to drink beer at 9 a.m. and fucking curse the white man and here's my corgi.
He also
like
has
Pirates
a
of
little
the
bit of a
Crystal
Rambo
Burger.
vibe.
I love this guy, man. And I'm telling you, first and foremost, we will have this guy in the Culture Corner sometime. We need to get back to our roots, Brendan, beyond what you think, brother.
Dude, I don't think this guy's our roots. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your roots in North Dakota, but not ours on King of the Sting.
This guy's Native Americans.
He does fascinate me. He's a fascinating guy. There's something about him that I want to know more about him.
Yeah.
Not
this guy, I
that
bet
much.
we could hire him to kill Jennifer Lawrence as well if we wanted
Oh,
to.
yeah. And by the way, he'd fuck it up somehow. Like, he'd get to her property, but he'd fuck it up, you know?
Yeah.
All right, one more Culture Corner submission.
God, I love that guy, dude. Hajime Mashite.
Oh, nice.
It's Japanese.
What up,
he in
King
our
of the Sting?
studio?
It's your boy Daniel, and I just want to say what's up to Theo, Brendan, Chappelle, Kat, Nick, Chin, the dude that sits in the other studio but never looks up at the camera like it's the hot chick from junior high school that I never even had the balls to smile at.
It's talking about
Where was
Colin.
I? Oh, yeah, the Culture Corner. Well, my dad was born in Mexico. My grandma barely spoke English. I barely speak Spanish, but somehow we make it work. If that's not the definition of culture, I don't know what is. I can already see myself in the Culture Corner. If you guys choose me to sit on the same couch that has grazed more butt cheeks than George Bush Sr., I'd be delighted. All I gotta say is gang gang, vatos locos forever.
Oh, vatos locos.
He's good with editing.
Yeah, that guy was great.
Yeah, he's really good with
Shout out
the-
to that
with
Dustin
the
Poirier
editing.
episode.
He's
on
really good, but
CW
it's
right
boring. It's very boring. Like, I wanted to like him. It's mind-numbingly boring, and I don't care.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for it to end.
So if he went to a Hollywood meeting, they'd go like this. They'd go, hey, thanks for coming in. Let us know what you're working on, you know, and get the fuck out because that was boring and a waste of everybody's goddamn time. Yeah. Bring back that meth head fucking Tonto or whoever because this guy sucks.
I like the first guy, that fucking drippy Steve Jobs with the mock turtleneck.
Yeah. Anyone who's better than this dude. This guy's like, I'll edit my way around my zero personality.
Yeah, I like this. I like this Gary Vaynerchuk hitman right here, and then I also like obviously the guy that fucking makes our blood in a cauldron. our little native fella right there.
Little
that
Tonto
Roanoke
right
victim.
there.
Yeah.
The guy has a drug problem, brother.
Yeah, he does, dude. So what, dude? You look like the kind of guy who crop dusts in a room and then moonwalks back through it, dude.
This is a guy that's like really on something cool too. It's like opium. It's like peyote. Like he's on something good. It's like something mythical. Like he's just
this guy will pull a
he's
wolf
just-
out from behind your ear, dude. This guy ain't fucking playing.
He's on that Tomahawk DMT.
Dude, he thinks Theo and Brendan are two dragons that talk to him. Like he has never seen you. He has no idea what your physical form is. He just thinks you're two dragons from another dimension that speak to him.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
too
man.
good.
Is that it, Nick?
That's it.
Oh man.
Oh, Tim Dillon, you've done as much as you could do.
Hey,
Tim,
man,
you legend.
I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. This is always fun to do. It's always fun to do.
Well,
Theo,
thanks for making
good luck,
the time, man.
man,
We
with
know you're
your
a
live
busy
show
guy.
out there.
and,
I kept the glasses on the whole time because Theo had his glasses on. I'm just like I'm being serious right now.
Theo, where can we watch this live show you're doing with that big chick?
Thanks for asking, man. It is this Friday, 8 p.m. and you can get the tickets. We'll put it up in the bio below. It's a belated Christmas talent show. We got live talent that's not good, and we got real professional talent that's going to be performing that you've heard of, and we got some packages we shot in advance. It's going to be really, really cool, man. I'm excited about it.
That's awesome, dude. Also, if you guys could go to Tim J. Dillon on Instagram and Twitter and follow me and just wait for instructions about how to get back at these dykes.
Yes.
And I'm in San Marcos, Texas with a squad at the Mark in San Marcos, Texas. Right outside Austin. I don't know where it's at either, but that's January 29th and 30th.
How do we infuse love into these lesbian women's hearts, into the dark art?
It's very hard.
How do we break them down?
They're very businesslike and cold.
Hard
That's
outer
who they
shells.
are, and it's just, not my fault.
And what are they, Cornell graduates or something?
They probably, I don't know if they're Cornell. They probably went to a hospitality program at like not a state school, but like a private school that's like a degree above state school. But I don't think these are Ivy League bitches. They're not Ivy League bitches. Ivy League bitches don't end up in a war with me.
Yeah, they're too smart for that.
They're too smart
do
for
you
that.
think we can salvage this relationship and get them on your podcast?
If Jonah and Mila are willing to come on my show, I will be willing to have them, and they can say with their piece. But I mean, I think it's probably going to have to be a situation where I kill them.
I don't know if they're going to come on, man.
They're probably not going to come on because they don't have anything to say for themselves.
Yeah, no shit, Brendan. They're not going to go on there, Brendan.
Yeah, they're not going to come on, but that's okay.
I feel like Timmy's a nice guy.
Hey, man, cars go off the road all the time. You hear about this?
Yeah.
Cars go off the road, and then the people in them die.
Maybe they got a nut allergy.
So weird.
Dude, leave some semen on their coffee table. That'll scare them.
That's true. It will scare them. They'll probably put it in their barren, childless pussies and come up with a fucking another insufferable cunt. That's why I won't do that. They're not getting my fucking semen.
Their wounds
the only one
probably
who's
have
getting my
siding
semen is
on
Chelsea Lynn.
Yeah.
So we could have a cinnamon roll as a child.
A jelly roll.
A jelly roll, yeah.
Oh, man. Tim Dillon, thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you,
We
guys.
love you,
Thanks
and
for
you're the
having
best.
me.
Theo, good
All right,
luck
cheers.
with your show, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Brendan and Theo, fighter and weight. I gotta go in and go hard in the paint. I do not think I am in flow. Black Rifle Coffee, I'm ready to go. I need a sponsor, I am a monster. About to open up with this at my concerts. Flow is contagious, browser outrageous. Thicker than girls that are Instagram famous. Damn, hungry like I'm fresh off keto. Seeing red like Andrew Santino. Every song I hit like the great Bambino. Brendan ate the queso and the quesoritos. But everything's gonna be fine. Ay, hate on me, I do not mind. Ay, Theo looking like the type of dude that got a pack of matches in his pockets at all times. Yeah, they sliding into my DMs. A couple of you tried but couldn't beat them. Quit playing like Nintendo DS. You don't want the smoke like Joey Diaz. Meaning y'all edible. Just got my eyebrows threaded and I'm feeling incredible. Brennan's son hit me up. He said it's too loud in the club. Can you pick me up? King and the Sting. Ay, King and the Sting. Oh yeah. King and the Sting. Beast Sting. Rat King. Oh yeah. King and the Sting. Ay, King and the Sting. Got the bees in the trap. Got the cheese on a string. Oh yeah. King and the Sting. Ay, King and the Sting. Yeah. King and the Sting. Beast Sting. Rat King. Ay, King and the Sting. Ay, King and the Sting. Got the bees in the trap. Got the cheese on a string. Oh yeah.